Yo, what's up everybody? I know it's been a minute since I made a video. I was on vacation and then I came back. I was a little sick, a little cold, no big deal. Now I'm back. So we're gonna get right into it. I am not compounding this first this first stake anymore. I got 56 days. I'm netting about, I want to say like $48 a day, something like that. So we're just gonna let it build up. We'll see what happens, and then we'll pull it out. And if it still spits money out at the end, spits money out at the end. But I want a big chunk out. The others, we're compounding those. Piggy bank, I mean, it's doing its thing, and the pigs are down to they're down to about $1.04. So it is what it is. In the pig pen, I've got $3 here that I can withdraw, or half a pig, I think. We're not gonna touch this for a while. I want to see if I can get a full pig and withdraw a full pig, because I want to restake that. So we're gonna let that sit. That's about it for the piggy bank and the drip garden. We are over here. We've got 2,217 plants. I've got 106 to compound. I'm going to compound even though it's not a full LP. I'm going to compound it anyways. What my goal on this one is to get this timer all the way down. I was at 19 minutes. It should reset it to about maybe 18, 17 minutes. Yeah, there you go, 18 minutes. I want to get this down to a minute, so I get one plant every minute, AK through 60 plants in an hour. So it's going to be a while, but I want to get this balanced into the 10,000. So it is what it is. This LP, I'll show you that here in a second. Let's go open up Telegram. Telegram. Here we go. Where we at? It's about $12, $11.91 for LPs, right? So we're just trying to get that the drip garden to spit us out a few LPs a day. So we're just trying to get that balance up higher, right? So on to the big news. Drip is having what's called a run. We're at $13, and if you've been following Drip lately, you know that $13 is huge, because if we go here, where is it at? Wow. There we go. It don't take long to go back in and see we were at $9, So when we're running up to 13, or almost $14, that's huge, because check this out. Look at the supply. We were at 200,000 one point, so we're dropping. We're still a lot higher than we need to be, but than we want to be. But realistically, thinking about it, as we get closer to getting the next level, right? So I'm going to compound this here in a second, and we're going to get us over to 291. Let's do that right now. As we get that, we can get the supply down. The amount of work that's been done in the reservoir lately, we could be at 125,000 supply, and we're going to be in the 30s, dollar range. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but just think about it. If we were to get back to that 60, 70,000 level, under 100, we'd be talking insane prices for drip. Does drip need the same price to survive? Nah, I don't think so. Because think about it. If here's another chart. We've seen this chart before. If we want this to last, excuse me. If we want this to last, I think it has more life if it stays in that 60, 70, 80, maybe up to $100 range per coin. It could last longer and pay out more in the long run than if it ran up to $300, $400, $500 per drip coin, right? Because you gotta think, if you've got an account that's spitting you out 10 coins a day, which I'm gonna show you when I'll do that. Watch this. My current is 293, right? Copy that. We're going to go over here. We're going to go here. We're going to go 1. And I'm just going to do a year, right? If I go in, whatever, 293.330. If I go in there and compound every 24 hours, just compound every 24 hours, I'm going to hit 300 here on Saturday. Well, actually on 10th, right? The spread from 300 coins to 400 coins is going to happen in about 30 days. From 400 to 500 is going to be less than 30 days, about 20 days. Then 500 and so on. So, Raj, to get to 1,000 on October 10th, I'll be at 1,000 coins in my deposit slip, or my faucet. That's producing 10 coins a day. If we just keep the price of drip at $100 a coin, that's $1,000 a day. I can live with that. I can make that work so well. A lot of people can too. Even if you're getting one coin, that's an extra $100 a day, dude. That's $3,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Now, we keep that going, and let's say literally a year from now, we're at 11,000, right? 11,000 coins in your deposit. You're getting 110 coins a day. If it's still at 100, that's $11,000 a day. I mean, yeah, cool. If it was $500-$600 a coin, that'd be dope. But realistically, how long would the drip protocol last if it kept spitting out $500 per coin, right? Every day. If everybody was making at least $500 a day, and you got some people making 110 coins, it'd drain it. You know, people would be like, screw compounding, screw locking it up. I'm getting $10,000 a day. Now, having that at a lower price point, I think it has a lot more legs. But hey, everybody's strategy is different, right? Everybody's strategy is different. Let's just look at what this looks like real quick. So as you can see, by August of 2023, I'd be hitting max. Because remember, you can only have 27,000 in the wallet, right? The max payout is 27,000. So I'd have to open up new wallets before that and start putting it, or else it won't spit out. I mean, I'm tapped out, meaning I can't get any more in there, but I can still claim for a full year, right? So just food for thought. Do we really need drip to be at $500 a coin? It'd be nice, but if we want the protocol to last longer, no. So that's all I had on that. I'm going to touch base on one more little thing. And then at the end there, I'm going to give you notes on what Forex said, and we'll see what happens. But Piston doing its thing. It's at, excuse me there, man. It's at $10.50 roughly, $10.45, right? I got some stacked up. They probably wonder where I got this stacked up. I'm going to see if I can cash it out by claiming it and then redepositing it to increase my total piston, right? The max I can have is 559. I want to see if I can get that up to over 600, and I don't think it's going to take much. I mean, 10 coins is going to be 50, so I figure I'm going to push this to about 14, 15 coins just to be safe, and that should put me over that. I'm just trying to increase this. I don't got much of a team on here, which is fine. I mean, you know, as much as I love to see this go really high, you know, get some drip levels. Realistically, if this coin stayed in the 30-40 range while drip hit that $100 range, I mean, let's just be real here. The math's the same thing, right? I'd rather keep this going for a long time than big chunks at a point. You know, we can make this work. So, but Piston needs some help. Piston needs some people, and it's still new. It's still early. I think because the whole crypto market's down, you're not seeing a lot of people jump into these projects. But if you were given the choice to jump into Piston or jump into drip, knowing what the data is right now, know how bad the market is right now in crypto, I think more people are going to get on drip because there's more proven success on that. But by no means is that a knock on Piston. Piston's just new. It's just that a lot of people are going to wait to start making money on Drip or other projects before they come into these smaller projects like Piston. But I'm excited for these guys. So last but not least, we'll get in this video. Back to the here. Forex made an announcement. Now, initially, it was supposed to be this Monday, coming up on the Monday the 13th, but now it sounds like it's going to be a little longer, but it is what it is. So he had a productive meeting, blah, 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 with some people about scratch-offs. Scratch-offs probably come until August. That's fine. We'll see. Scratch-offs, whatever. But more importantly, it sounds like the farm is basically done. Now they're just doing some testing and wrapping up a couple of things and then just moving the migration. So he could probably launch it right away, but I'm sure he's going to test it because he doesn't want to have a fiasco like he's did the last couple of times he's launched something. So if it takes a couple extra weeks, it's fine. I mean, we got no choice, right? We can't do anything about it. But it sounds like when he says the new UIs, that means the Drip UI too. So it sounds like he's going to be doing it all at once. So the UIs are done next week. The contracts are done now, but the UI will be done next week, and we'll see. So let's just see what he does. One's hoping that he doesn't lock up the dogs like he did the pigs, where you can only get 2% back. But I mean, it's Forex the other day, right? He doesn't want people to run dumping it because a lot of people will. But I think a lot of the reason why Drip was down was because a lot of people's money was locked up with the animal farm, and you need both. Drip can survive on its own, but when a lot of people punch in money like $300-400 million worth of their money into the animal farm and it gets locked up, it leaves a bad taste in developers. It leaves a bad taste for a lot of people about that developer. But I don't think a lot of that people are going to run and dump. They're just going to take their money. I firmly believe that the reason a lot of these projects are down so big is mostly because of the market and uncertainty on that. But I mean, shit, at $10 a coin right now at what Drip's been doing, I know dude's getting $1,100 a day. You'd be stupid not to collect your profits. That's what I'm saying. If I'm in a bind and I know I'm getting $1,000 a day, even though it's Drip is at an all-time low, guess what? It's still $1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? I could take one day off and not hydrate and compound or hydrate and just claim and do a lot of damage with that. So it's all relative. Y'all play the game how you want. If you guys want to join any of the teams, they're in my description. Oh, and by the way, one last thing. My diamond team has been a savior, yo. Yeah, you know what? I already claimed today, but I claimed $12 today of BNB. And now, here's how much BNB I got in my wallet right now. I'll show you through here. $24. With the amount of fees I'm spending with all these projects, it's going to last me 2 weeks, which is huge because in 2 weeks I'll have another $25 worth of BNB right here, right? Now, I'm going to keep compounding it to increase that, but, I mean, it's legit having BNB in here. And there's other BNB projects out there too, but you need BNBs to run it. Binance Smart Chain coin. So, anyways, that's all I got. I don't even know what the title of this video is. I wanted to check in. No, I haven't left. No, I haven't abandoned anything. I've just been busy. My vacation went smooth, and as a matter of fact, the vacation was paid for by the crypto. So, even if this all disappears, I had enough fun with it. So, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Deuces.